This is Danny and the littlest member of our family, River. We are making our way around Australia with our home in tow. Subscribe to follow along and keep up to date with our adventures.
We're just turning up to 80 Mile Beach now. Check this out. Look at that colour of that water. You can see on the camera there. It's just like a super aqua colour. It looks awesome. Jaren's going to have a go at trying to reverse the trailer in. See how she goes. Back. Alright, stop. Go forward. Yep. Alright, stop. Keep going. Keep going back. Okay, stop. That'll do. There you go. Good job. Nailed it. So it's down here on the beach, down 80 Mile Beach. There's people been catching massive threadfin salmon here. So a guy was just saying, he looked at my rod and he's like, oh, got anything bigger? That rod's too small. I'm like, oh, that's all I got, so I'll give it a go. But he said he hooked up like 3 or 4 and they were just stripping him clean, and he got one really big one and it's like over 1 meter. So I'll have a go with my little gear and see what happens.
He's got something. What do you reckon he's got, River? Has he got a big one? Oh! Did it let go, or is it because your rod's too small? Oh, so it's because the rod's too small?
No, the line.
Oh.
Cut the line. Yeah, that was a decent fish.
So, can we get like better line here or something? Or?
Yeah, I can get a bigger leader, I think.
The fish are just too big.
Yeah. That was a good fish, that was a solid fish.
Bugger.
Nice, snapped me off. Really nice fishing session last night down the beach. With the sunset there, like I got one little blue salmon, pulled that in. I was walking over to show Aaron, then it fell off. Yeah, that second one was like huge. I think it must have been a big threadfin, because like yeah, it was just fighting real hard, real good as stripping line out, and then just snapped me off because I only had like a small leader. I went and brought 50-pound heavy duty leader this morning from the shop up the front, so put these on the rods and should be able to pull them in with that. Yeah. Yeah, you can just fish straight off the front of the caravan park, which is awesome. You just walk straight down. It's only like a 50-meter walk maybe down to the beach, and then you just fish right out the front. People are getting all these massive threadfin salmon.
So another reason to come to 80 Mile Beach is all these amazing shells. The whole beach is just covered in beautiful shells. We've been finding so many really cool ones. No luck again today. Danny's still out there trying, but I think we've got to call it a night. Maybe tomorrow will be the day.
Bet you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams.
So I've casted about 1,000 times this morning, no luck, so we're going to try some bait this afternoon, see if that works better, because everyone else seems to be using bait. I mean, the first night I had that couple of hits on the lures, but now they put this heavier leader on, they don't want to touch it. So go for bait this afternoon, hopefully that works.
So I've come back here to have a quick little lunch now, and then River will have his nap and we'll go back out again this afternoon and try again. So yeah, we're going to try again with bait this afternoon. Hopefully that works out a bit better. We've just got some little burrito bowls for lunch. This is pretty standard lunch for us really, as soon as we have leftover rice. It's quick and easy to make, so everyone likes it. We'll see you back on the beach this afternoon.
Righto, so I've got some bait. We're back down on the beach this afternoon. I've set up some paternoster rigs on the lines instead of the lures. So I was casting lures for the last couple of days. And I was just getting sick of casting. I think it's because the water's not very clear right in the close here, because all like gets stirred up, so it's all like murky. So I think that's why I think I was lucky to get the first couple on the first day there, and I got snapped off obviously. So hopefully I should have a bit more luck with this bait. So we've got some mullies, some little pack of mullies, so I'll chuck those out and see what happens.
Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without.
So no fish again. By this point we were definitely feeling deflated and frustrated.
Yeah, so I decided to come down here at high tide today. Second cast out, got a little blue salmon there. They don't have a size limit, so it's probably about a 40 centimetre, I reckon, 35, 40 centimetre one, so it's good little eating size. So I'll keep going, hopefully I'll get some more. There's a little shark right in close here. Look at him. Look at him. Set off another little salmon. So that's blue salmon number 2. Stoked, so we got 2 keepers so far. You're allowed to have a bag limit of 4 per day. So if I get 4 I'll stop, but yeah, it's loving it so far. Such a good spot down here. People come down with a little quad bikes as well, because you're allowed to have quad bikes on the beach. See some people with Can-Ams too. So they have those full-on big 4-seater Can-Ams. They drove down up and down the beach with their fishing gear. But yeah, bloody awesome spot. Yeah, so Erin and River have come down now because they've heard about me catching some fish. So I've got the rod out for Erin, see if she can catch any. She's going to hopefully get her 1 or 2. That'd be pretty good.
There it is.
Nice little blue salmon.
Sweet.
We got 3 blue salmon, that's good. So,
Danny's just filling up the fish, then we can have them for dinner tonight.
fillets all ready to go. Just going to chuck them in the fry pan, and also going to put one in the grill.
Yeah, so these guys are going in the grill.
Bloody beautiful. Good job there, Erin.
Thanks. Not the best presentation, but
So good, nice fresh blue salmon. Check this out, see all these marks here up the beach leading up to the dune here. You can see a couple of them. There's one right here and there's another one just on the other side of it. They're like turtle nests. So the turtles will come up here at night and they lay their eggs. So I won't dig this in obviously, but yeah, you can see these big holes here. It's where the turtles have been. Yeah, so it's egg laying season at the moment, so yeah, come up here every night, lay some eggs. Be pretty cool to come up here in the night and see if we can see any. See that river? That's a turtle nest. The turtles come up and they lay their eggs in here at night.
They're covered in sand.
Yeah, they cover their eggs in sand.
Eggs are covered in sand. Yeah.
We're just hanging down the beach here this afternoon. It's our last day here at 80 Mile Beach. Pretty bloody amazing. Really good spot to hang out. So peaceful. So we're going to have a bit of a competition. See who can find the best shell. Here I am thinking I found some decent shells, and Aaron rocks up with these beauties. Well, these are my ones. Show us.
Show us rivers. That
these
big
are
one's
rivers.
really cool though.
Yeah, that's cool ones. So I thought mine were pretty cool, and then Aaron goes, check this out. Pulls out this one. Look at this big beauty. How cool is that?
Can we put one in the car?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
One in the car.
Look at them.
Yeah, there's some cool ones, eh? Yeah, so many.
So I think it's clear that I won.
Yeah, it's clear that you found the best shell.
Absolutely.
You could spend ages looking for shells along this beach. Like I think it's like 200 and something k's long, the beach. It's like one of the biggest uninterrupted beaches in Australia. So yeah, just miles and miles of shells, and you can just find all these really cool shells. Alright, today we're leaving the 80 Mile Beach Caravan Park and heading off to Port Hedland. This was a beautiful spot here, 80 Mile Beach. One of my favourite places so far. Like, the park here is really well maintained, Caravan Park. There's heaps of room. It's a really good time of year to come here because it's obviously not very busy, so it's like hardly anyone here really compared to the size of the park. You can see like this whole end down here is like all just closed because obviously there's not many people here, so they just close it and like to maintain it and make it revitalise it all. Yeah, so if you come here, just make sure you got enough fuel because the next closest service station I think is like 100 kilometres from here. So it's good. It's worth probably filling up as you come in, or because then you can go up and down the beach a lot and you don't have to worry about running out of fuel. Yeah, so we're in Port Hedland now. We're just heading down to the Visitor Information Centre to check out what it's all about, this area and that. We're staying at the Discovery Park Caravan Park. It's pretty decent really. Like as we were driving in town, we were like, oh, this doesn't look this great, this town, but it's a really good spot, the Caravan Park. Like you got the ocean on one side and the other side is like a river. Apparently there's a good bit of fishing around there and stuff like that too. Should be good, so we'll probably check that out later. So we just hung out at the Caravan Park last night, didn't do much. Watch the sunset go down because it's got a pretty good view of the sunset, like over the industry. You see the sun coming down, and the lights turn on and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Port Hedland's a big industry town, so they've got a lot of salt here produced here, and also iron ore and stuff like that. So they have the really big ships coming in. So this is our that track up there. Straight out from the caravan park comes down here, and you can walk out straight onto this big beach area. Yeah. Look at this,
Okay,
Erin's
what
knocking
did
some
you
pizzas up for us. How good do these look? River's putting the ingredients on. Make sure you put plenty on there, mate. Load her up.
Can they start eating fish now? Can I start eating fish?
Turned out alright. What do you think?
Nailed it. Looks awesome. Keen as to eat that.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Get rivers on.
So we don't have a oven, but you can just do it on the grill. So we just cook the bases first on the grill, and then put all the toppings on, chuck it in. You know, give it 10 minutes or whatever it takes, and beautiful. Comes out nice.
So we have a really fun activity planned for this afternoon. We'll tell you guys more about it after.
If you want me to take photos of all of you together, you can just ask me.
Alright, nice. With some food.
I think this is shard of sea.
Yeah. I reckon you're feeding him a bottle. Oh, look what. What's he eating? Oh, wait.
It's poisonous for them.
Oh, really?
Well, not poisonous, but they can't handle it well. So not good when they shoot. And Daphne, she has a different type of hair.
Yeah, because she's got the black.
Yeah, she's a different
They are
breed.
really soft, feel them.
Different species. I don't know the term, but she's a Euro, and the other ones are red kangaroos.
Is that soft?
You want me to do a picture of all of you?
So what did you think of that?
Yeah, that was really good to see, actually. You know, just it's amazing how some people are so generous. Like those kangaroos cost about $2,000 each to raise, and they've got 54 at the moment. And they've released they've done a total of like 900 kangaroos they've released.
Yeah, and
It's
every
pretty amazing.
release costs $3,000.
Yeah, so that's like
So-
millions of dollars they spent, you know, doing these kangaroos. They get a lot of money from donations and that, but they also put a lot of money in themselves.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good to see, considering that some people go out and shoot the animals for fun, and the other people like actually spend their hard-earned money just to raise them and to release them again. So it's just contrast different type of people. It's pretty interesting. It's good to, yeah, it's quite good to see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think if you're in the Port Hedland area, it's definitely one of the better activities I think in the area to do. And like, I think how much was it per adult? I think it was $35 an adult. But I mean, that money goes straight back to the kangaroos. So you feel like you're doing a good thing, helping them out by coming to visit.
Yeah, it's just orphan kangaroos. So like,
Yeah.
if someone finds one's been hit by a car, they check in the pouch and might find a little baby still in there, you know. So they bring it to these guys and these raise it and release it back in the wild.
Yeah. You know,
That's-
raise it like a baby. Like I said, that, you know, they're up every 2 to 4 hours at night feeding them.
Yeah.
Just like you would a normal baby. Like, it's a lot of work that goes into them. Definitely a really cool little spot.
You go past, it's worth pulling in because, you know, it gives them some extra money to help
Yeah.
raise the animals. It's good to see and hear about their story and what they do and stuff. So,
And plus you get to cuddle and
Yeah.
feed cute little kangaroos. So
yeah, they're
pretty
pretty
cool.
cute little guys. This is like down the main esplanade here at Port Hedland. So they got all this like new area they've redone, the playgrounds and stuff. And then it's pretty interesting, like all the rocks around here. That's kind of cool. You've got these weird sort of formations and that. And then down here you've got this whole reef running all the way along. It's low tide at the moment, so you can see the reef. So they do reef walks along here for free, and they like take you along and they show you all sea life and stuff in it and talk to you about it and stuff. We didn't do that, but that's probably something that'd be pretty interesting to do if you come down here. You need some like rock shoes, obviously, because like yeah, it's a bit rugged. Right, so it's the last day here in Port Hedland. So we're just going to go for a drive out to Spoil Banks. So it's kind of like a big sand sort of bank that I think it got created by dredgers. It goes way out into the water. It's quite soft sand, so I've just let the tyres down and go for a drive out there, set up a gazebo and hang out for a bit.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of this one. Make sure to subscribe. We did a rough itinerary last night for the next couple of months, and we've got some really epic places in there. So make sure to subscribe so then you don't miss any of those.
Yeah, keen as. Got some really good places we're heading to.
Yeah, super excited.
A lot of nice coastal areas as well as some inland areas. So make sure you tag along for the journey.
We'll see you next time.